powder here. I rage powder. Eat this blizzard. Eat this blizzard. See how much damage this does. To a slacking and a Sylveon from full. I want to see how much this does. You could not have asked for a better matchup for the Porygon here. Oh, he has Blizzard himself. He has Blizzard on his own slacking. What? Okay. See how much damage this does. Wow, that's crazy. It one-shots the slacking. Almost one-shots Sylveon. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H VGC. Porygon Z is a really unique mon because it actually is a normal type. But I think the main niche for this thing, especially throughout the entirety of Regulation H so far, is actually filling out the types that really don't have like many good mons or like anything that's really good or super viable, and kind of just becoming like a specific type for a team, especially with adaptability. The main things you can actually see with Porygon Z, especially with Tera, you've been seeing actually with this team is Tera Ice with like Blizzard spam choice specs. You also see Porygon Z with I think it's either Thunder or Discharge as like an electric type, and throwing it on a team as like a normal type originally, but like mainly as like an electric type with Tera to kind of fill out the electric type, like a lack of electric types. The format kind of just filling out that role on a lot of teams. So kind of a weird spot where Porygon Z is kind of filling into. So we'll see how it actually works with this team. It's actually a choice specs, adaptability, Tera Ice, like Ice Team Porygon Z to spam Blizzard in the snow. So this team was really cool. It's a team by Johnny Hacks. If you guys want to use this team, rental in the corner. I'm not sure if there is a pace for this team. I do not think there is, at least when recording this. If there is a pace when I do upload this, I'll add it to the description down below, or let you guys know in the description. But at least when recording this team only has an in-game rental code and no Poke Paste. So I'm going to go kind of break this team down for you guys, and then we're going to hop in some games. I'm also kind of running low on teams, so if you guys have any like really cool, interesting teams that you guys want me to feature, slide them my way. Kind of running low on teams that are at least like interesting to feature for you guys. The only stuff I'm really finding is like a lot of the like copy paste rental garbage, like copy paste Spam Trick Room team number 5 that you see like every other game on the Showdown ranked ladder. Like that's legit like 90% of the teams I've been finding, at least like rentals, like your copy paste rental garbage, cookie cutter garbage stuff, boring. I wouldn't say garbage, but like boring shit you see every single game. So if you guys have any more like interesting stuff you guys want me to feature, let me know. Or if you guys know anybody that actually has some interesting teams you guys want me to feature, let me know as well in the comments down below. Or on Discord. I also have a Discord down below as well if you guys want to go over there and check that out. Along with everything else, Twitch, Twitter, everything else, all that's linked down below in the description if you guys did not know. Apart from that, let's get into this team. I'm going to kind of break this down. We're going to hop some games for you guys. I'm really interested to actually see how this team does, because it has a lot of really unique things, and I haven't really seen anything like this that much at all in this regulation. I've seen like Tera Electric Porygon Z, but never Blizzard Ice under like snow spam specs Porygon Z. So the start of this team, which is the specs adaptability Porygon Z, which at least in the description of this team is actually more powerful than specs Glaceon, which I think is one of the highest special attack stat ice types in the entire game. So that's kind of crazy. So we're going to see how that actually does. You also got Tera Blast there for your single target damage, for your ice type damage, if you don't want to use Blizzard, and it's got coverage. Clear Amulet backs Caliber, which also gets the defense boost in the snow. You got the free attack boost if you get hit by a fire type move. Kind of is more of a standard set, not really too much crazy. It's there to kind of throw out a bunch of damage. The Light Clay and Ninetales, more of a supportive set with the Icy Wind to support the Porygon Z and a few other things on this team. The Aurora Veil to make everything a little bit more bulky, eat a few more hits, and it's some solid damage. Got the Leftovers setup Volcarona, more of a standard set with the Tera Water. Palafin with the Mystic Water. Palafin's another mon that's kind of fallen off. It was really common at the start of Regulation H, but it's really fallen off. And I think the main drawback is like if you really want to get use out of it, like you're forced to switch out, and like switching out the Palafin, it just loses you so much momentum. Like that's just the main problem with it. If you didn't have to switch out for 0 to hero, and if it like just activated at the end of a turn and you can just protect and it would activate, like that, granted that would be incredibly broken, but I think that would be like a million times better, and that's, you would see Palafin like a million times more. Having to switch out is just, you have to build like an entire team around it to make it work, and you can't, it's not really as splashable as a lot of other water types currently. Still a good mod though if you can make it work, so that's on this team. We're gonna see how it does. And you got the Rocky Helmet Mungus with the Spore, Rage Powder, Redirection, and then the Paw and Puff there to keep your team healthy. So more of a standard set, not really too much crazy. Without further ado, we'll top into matches. Alright, we're here with the match. My opponent's running the Heat. He's running the double band restricted regulation, like what, H team or whatever it could have been. Sylveon, Meowscarada, Weezing, Slacking, Rayquaza, and Darkrai. And what do I even do here? What do I even do? What do I even do? I kind of want to just bring Ninetales. Like, Ninetales looks really good here. Like, he's really weak to Ice Spam. That's one good thing I have going for me versus this team. Like, the problem is, though, is like the Weezing. Like, if it shuts down my Snow. That's just the main issue. I think I'm bring Palafin too. Palafin's pretty good. I'm gonna leave Palafin. I'll leave Palafin here. I'm gonna bring the Ninetales. I'll bring the Amoonguss in the back. And then I think I'm gonna bring the Porygon Z here. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm really gonna have a struggle trying to get around the Weezing though. Like, if I can get rid of the Weezing early on, it'd be great, but it's kind of what this match is really gonna come down to, like how much he just spams Dark Void and puts me to sleep over and over again. What the fuck's my opponent's avatar? Looks weird. Why is he a boy avatar, but he has he looks like a woman? I have no idea. Really weird. Another one of those really weird avatars. This ain't bad. This ain't too bad. So I got my Snow up already, so that's fine. I'm just gonna switch right out here. I'm gonna go right into Mungus. And I really wanted to set up a Aurora Veil here, I really do. I think I'm going to. I'm really risking taking a shit ton of damage, but I think if I get a Veil up, I can maybe tank a Hyper Voice plus a Flower Trick here, but I don't think he actually just doubles into the Ninetales. I think he's gonna go after the Palafin here. Whatever, that does not matter at all. One turn too late to shut down the Snow. So I think what he wanted to do there is he hoped that the Snow would go away if he brought the Weezing in, but that's not how it works. Once the weather is up with an ability, it stays up until its turns run out, so whatever, I got a free Veil up. That's fine by me. Now I just start spamming Spore on stuff. I start spamming Spore and I start clicking Blizzard. That's fine. I'm in a really good spot here. I know he doesn't have he either doesn't have the Darkrai or he doesn't have Rayquaza either. So that's really good. He doesn't have both. Chilling Water. What? What is this Meowscarada running? I've never seen Chilling. That's a new one. Chilling Water Meowscarada. Red card. I want to Palafin, that'd be good. Well, that's not what I wanted. Tank that too. Is this he's a really bulky Meowscarada. It's crazy. That did nothing. That was a full-on Blizzard and that did nothing, and Meowscarada's really frail. Crazy set by my opponent. He's running a bulky ass, supportive Meowscarada. He's Lumberry Weezing. Or Chestleberry, okay. I don't know. I don't even know what he... I'm scared to go Tera on this turn, though. I really want to just click Tera Ice here and just go for, click Blizzard here, which I think I'm probably still going to do. But, if I get one shot and I lose my Tera, I'm going to be really mad. I'm gonna Paw and Puff here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Paw and Puff, and I'm gonna go Tera, and I'm gonna go for Blizzard. I don't know what this Meowscarlet is thinking. You're about to catch the biggest blizzard ever. This is gonna one-shot Weezing. Goodbye, get out of here. Get your chilling water Meowscarlet new meta hype garbage. Like, get that shit out of here. I've never ever seen chilling water Meowscarlet until today. And there's a reason why. It's because it's garbage. Now I'm back to full health too. So he has Sylveon in the back and like whatever his last mon is. Like, you're in for a world of hurt. Like, unless he has, I can even like Rayquaza, I think I probably outspeed. So if he has Darkrai, he can still maybe do something here, but like Sylveon, what's your other slacking with no Weezing? Oh, that's perfect. He has no Darkrai and no Rayquaza. Perfect. Perfect for me. I'm just gonna go Rage Powder here. I Rage Powder. Eat this Blizzard. Eat this Blizzard. See how much damage this does. To a Slacking and a Sylveon from full. I want to see how much this does. You could not have asked for a better matchup for the Porygon here. Oh, he has Blizzard himself. He has Blizzard on his own Slacking. What? Okay. See how much damage this does. Wow, that's crazy. It one-shots the Slacking, almost one-shots Sylveon. Part of me kind of wishes I went for Paw and Puff there, but I didn't think you had Blizzard Slacking, so couldn't have predicted that. I somehow live, I'll go for Paw and Puff, but I think that's game. Unless he's Tera Fire. I think even from this range, if he's Tera Fire, I think he just drops. He's not, so it doesn't matter. Get wrecked. I will admit, like, I think this game would have been a lot different if he brought Darkrai, because it outspeeds, like, my entire squad. So if he did bring Darkrai, we'd have been a little bit worse of a position in this match, but no Darkrai or Rayquaza, like, that was great for us. Really good showcase for the Porygon Z for this first game. Love to see it. Putting in a fuck ton of work. Kind of scared of the Weezing too, but like, he played the Weezing really badly. He could have played the Weezing way better there too, and he had a Slacking that had no Weezing beside it either. Kind of played that really poor. I'll see you guys in another match. We're going against a Regulation H Rain team. One has the Indeedee Male, Rotom Wash, Pelipper, Basca Legion, Arclodon, and Ursaluna. So what do I want to bring here? I'm bringing Ninetales for sure. I just don't know if I want to lead with it or not. That's the main thing. I think I lead Baxcalibur. It's pretty good into his team. It ain't too bad. What else do I want to bring here? I kind of want to bring a Moongus, but like Moongus gets shit on by Pelipper, so. But I mean, I guess apart from that, it ain't bad. I'll bring a Moongus. I also have Tera. Got Tera Water, which ain't too bad. I'm gonna bring the Ninetales for weather control. What else do I want to bring here? I think I can kind of bring Porygon. Like, I'm just gonna bring Porygon here. This ain't too bad. This ain't too bad. I mean, for the Moongus, it actually is. I take that back. The Moongus doesn't really want to deal with this because I'm going to probably catch a Expanding Force. I'm going to Icicle Crash here onto the Ursaluna. Got protect, so I'm just gonna protect here and see what he wants to do. He could follow me here too and just go for like Tera normal turn 1, which he's probably gonna do. Expanding force. We'll see how much damage this actually does. I think the back caliber probably drops on this turn though, if he just goes for Hyper Voice here though. That does nothing. He Blood Moons into the Amoonguss, that's nice. Buys me a free turn. I can make a really huge risk here, like I can go for Glaive Rush and hopefully from this range it takes out Ursaluna. Or I could try going for Icicle, or for like Icicle Crash again, and hopefully try to flinch. I'm gonna go for Glaive Rush here. I could Rage Powder too, but like that literally does nothing for me here because he's probably gonna go for Hyper Voice. So I'm gonna Paw and Puff if I somehow live. That actually even takes out the Baxcalibur. I thought I'd live. They got a high roll. Wow, that's crazy. Fucked by the high roll. I just realized too, this Ninetales is actually level 40. That's no good. This Ninetales is actually under-leveled. Yeah, it's level 40. I was wondering why it was doing no damage. That's why the Ninetales was doing no damage this last game. Because it's level 40, that's why the Meowscarada took it so well. There's gonna be somebody in the comments. Because if you guys... I don't know, you probably see it already, but the last match we went against the Meowscarada, I thought it was because the Meowscarada was running a really crazy, like, bulky set, but it turns out it's because I'm not level 50, that's why it did, like, no damage. There's probably somebody that probably already typed that in the comments. I just realized it now, though, an entire match later. That's a huge issue with this team. That needs to be fixed ASAP. So if you guys want to use this team, the Ninetales is only level 40. That's awful. That's really bad. That puts you at such a huge disadvantage. That needs to be changed really quick. I mean, I'll go for Aurora Veil. I'll go for Aurora Veil and I'm going to Tera Ice Blizzard. He's going to go into Blipper here, though. Here comes Blipper. Here comes the Blipper. There it is. There's good old Blipper. So now I wasted my turn. I should have never went for Aurora Veil. I wasted my turn. He actually he's Choice Scarfed. He's Choice Scarfed indeedy. I never got my Tera either because the timer ran out. There's no way I win anyways. I'm just gonna surrender. There's no way I win here. What a waste of time this match was. At least we got to realize though that the Ninetales is under-leveled. I didn't realize that last match. There's gonna be so many people down in the comments. So bro, the reason why you never got the KO there is because you're 10 levels under level 50. It's not because the Meowscarada is running a bulky set, just because you're weak. And I don't know, I'm going to try one more match with this team, but I was going to do like 4 games with this team, but considering like the main thing for this team is actually under-leveled, maybe this team was only meant to be used on the ranked ladder. If that's the case, maybe that makes sense. But like on casual ladder, you have to have everything at least level 50 or above. It doesn't actually bring all the mons if they're below level 50 up to level 50. So it kind of sucks. So I'm going to try to do one more game with this team for you guys. I might cut it short just because that's kind of a huge problem for this team. So I can't really do much around that, at least like play-wise or like try to play around it that much, because it's just an overall is major hindrance no matter what. So I'll see you guys in one more match. Alright, we're with another game. My opponent's running the double restricted team, so if there was any hope of winning this match, I don't think that's going to happen at all. And like I really need the Ninetales here too because he has weather, and I need to change his weather ASAP. So I'm forced to bring Ninetales here, unfortunately. And going an entire team of legendaries, I'm at such a disadvantage already, and not even to mention the 10 level deficit here that I have. So that's gonna be fun. One has the Koraidon, Arceus, which is usually illegal, but my opponent's running it anyways. Chi-Yu, Rabombi, Umbreon, and Kingambit. So, guys, prepared for the strongest of Regulation Chi teams. I kind of want to bring Palafin here. I'm going to bring the Palafin. I'm going to bring the Volcarona. I'm going to bring the Ninetales. And then I'm going to bring the Porygon in the back. That was going to be such a tough game to win, though. I'm not going into this with any expectations. If I can get like at least 2 kills, that'd be great. I'll be happy with that at least. This ain't too bad. I just don't want to stay in here, though. I want to flip turn out, but like I just don't want to take any damage here either. If he's Tailwind for a Bombay, then the Chi-Yu will outspeed me and I'll take a shit ton of damage. So that's the main issue. I think I just go into the Ninetales here and just set up my weather. Switch the Palafin out. I think the Palafin's more valuable to me than the Ninetales is for sure. Then I'm going to Quiver Dance. Just going to draw here. Show me the Koraidon, please. Oh, this actually works out really good. This worked out great. Perfect. I didn't expect that at all. That was just pure luck. Perfect. You might think, oh wow, my opponent just made a crazy play on me. No, I never did, bro. This happened to just work out this way. Get rid of that sun. Just the Heat Wave. He actually misses. That's huge. So if he wants his sun back, he's forced to switch, and I get a free turn of Quiver Dance here, so that's really nice. Huge turn 1 for me. It's got a Palafin that can come out and just one-shot Chi-Yu now, so that's what I'm going to go into. Go right into the Palafin here and just go for Jet Punch. I think he just switches out Koraidon here, actually, so I'm just probably going to go for another Quiver Dance. I'm going to Jet Punch the Chi-Yu. He could be Sash. I'm just going to Quiver Dance again, though. I think he switches out Koraidon and goes into Rebombe. He's going to stay in. Chi-Yu gets one shot. He's not Sash. Okay, that's perfect. So that tells me Rebombe is probably Sash, then. I need to start doing damage, though, because he can still overwhelm me with the amount of damage he's able to do. So after this turn, I got to start doing some damage with the Volcarona. Otherwise, I'm just going to take so much. Oh, he has U-turn. That's why. Okay. The crit. Just wonder why it did so much. Oh, the question here is, though, like, does he have, like, Tera Fire Flare Blitz? Is that what his answer is to the Volcarona? Because, like, if that's the case, I can go Tera Water, but, like, if he doesn't have that, like, I'm better off just staying Part Bug, because I resist the fighting type moves he has. So, I don't know. It's kind of a 50-50 here, actually. I think what I do here is I just Jet Punch into the Rebombe. And then I'm just going to double attack here. I could go for Tera Water, which I think I'm going to do here. I'm going to Tera Water, I'm going to Heat Wave. The Rebombe has to be Sash. I just don't want him setting up a Tailwind on me. He's actually Tera Fire. Oh, what are the odds? I made the good play again. I break his sash. Please don't tell me I missed. Of course I miss. Of course I miss on the one thing I needed to land on. Of course I do. That's what this does. Wow, that almost one-shots me. Holy fuck, that's Choice Banded. That is Choice Banded Koraidon for sure. Holy fuck, that does do a lot of damage. I don't know, at +2 though, like do I still outspeed? I'm not sure. Because I'm at +2 speed. I'm gonna Jet Punch here. I'm just gonna Jet Punch Koraidon, that way he dies to recoil probably. And I'm just gonna Heat Wave again, if I somehow outspeed him. That actually just gets the KO, okay. Didn't expect that to get the KO in the sun, because my damage isn't doing as much. That's a huge. I live a Dazzling Gleam, and I get fully paralyzed, because of course I do. It does not want me to win. I am battling versus the fucking Koraidon Regulation G team. Uphill battle, and it just does not want to give me a break. What do I have in the back? I have Porygon in the back. I mean, I have Tera Blast still, so like I guess I can maybe deal with the Umbreon. What I gotta do here is I gotta go for Jet Punch, and I gotta hope it's enough to kill the Ribombe or get a high roll. And then I can outspeed the Umbreon here and just go for like Heat Wave again. Okay, Protect, that's fine, I don't care. Fine by me. Can I get a high roll here, please? That'd be great. No, I don't. The good thing is, though, I still have the Palafin around for one more turn. So that's really helpful. So now it's going to be kind of a 2v1 here, as long as I get rid of the Ribombe. Which I don't think he has Protect on that. He probably has, like, Tailwind, maybe Sticky Web. Hull and Puff, Dazzling Gleam, I'm assuming is probably a set. Or, like, Fake Tears, maybe. I'm just going to go for Jet Punch here, and I'll go for Tera Blast. Specs Tera Blast. It's not done yet, though. He can still maybe win. Two-hit KO. I think that's game. Unless he protects here again, he's leftovers, maybe. He is leftovers, okay. If he protects here on this next turn, it's going to be a roll whether this actually kills. Yawn. Oh, here we go. Here we go with the yawn shit. So does he have like Foul Play, Yawn, maybe like Moonlight or Wish? And then Protect. Probably a set. I need like a first turn wake up here. Like I really need a first turn wake up. Either he needs to have Wish or he needs to have Moonlight, and I need to get like a first turn wake up here. I don't. He has Wish. Does he Protect here though? Because like you can risk me like probably not waking up. The chances are really low that I don't wake up on turn 2. So he can probably get some damage on me here. To Protect anyways though. Is this what we're gonna sit here and do? We're gonna sit here and stall. Is that what we're really gonna do? sit here and wait until one of us gets a crit or we run out of power points. I don't even wake up at all, so he's gonna wish again. He's gonna wish and he's gonna go for foul play on this next turn because he's guaranteed to live. This is why you PowerPoint max your moves as well, y'all. Tera Blast is not maxed out, so he can PP stall me here if he's fully maxed out on PowerPoints. We're gonna see if that's a factor here, because if I lose this because I don't have max PowerPoints on my moves, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Foul play, okay. Now he just goes, either he can protect here again or he just goes for yawn. I need a crit. Like, I really need a crit here. Okay, he's gonna protect again. I really need a crit. He's trying to PP stall me. He's legit trying to PP stall me. Like, I can't change my moves on specs. So, like, I need to try to get a crit, or, like, I need to get, like, 2 really high rolls in a row to where, like, it puts him in range to get 2 KO'd. Which I don't know if that's really even possible. Down to 3 power points, y'all. Here comes the wish. Oh, there's the yawn. It didn't need to end like this. This match was really good up until this point. It didn't need to end like this. This took like the entirety of this match being good and just flushed it down the toilet. Now we're going into fucking PP stall garbage. He's gonna win because of PP stall. Gosh, I fucking hate people like this. If you do this in your matches, especially on the casual ladder in-game, and you legit PP stall to try to win the match, legit, like, I don't know, go uninstall, please. You make the game so unfun. Nobody wants to sit and play versus somebody that should have probably lost the match, but the only way they have to win the match is either trying to timer stall or PP stall, and they win a match that they should have lost 100%. Just because of PP stall. I'm down to 2. I'm down to 2. Like, if I don't get a crit here, or if I don't get a really fast wake up or get a crit on these next 2, like, I just lose. I gotta wake up right here. I gotta get a turn 2 wake up, and I gotta get a crit here, and I don't. So now he sets up a wish for free. Or he's just gonna keep on attacking too. I guess that works too. I guess he has so much health at this point, like the only way he does die is a crit. So like at this point, like he's probably better off just going for foul play. And he just gets a 3 return sleep anyway, so it doesn't matter. Fuck you. Fuck you. There's gonna be somebody in the comments that says, though, well, any way to win the match, bro, any way to win the match is still technically classified as a win. Well, there's ways to win the match legitly, and there's scummy ways to win the match that pretty much devalues the current game and, like, makes it boring or makes it shitty for 1 or 2 people involved. Nobody has fun getting PP stalled to death, I'm sorry, or timer stalled. Whatever. I don't know why I bothered even trying to do it another match. I just got fucked. It was a really good match up until like those last 5 minutes of the Umbreon stalling me out, so whatever. I don't know if I'll even include most of that. Maybe I'll even cut half of it out because it's just redundant garbage. I don't know. If I do include it though, there you go. You guys get to see the entirety of me getting PP stalled. Real fun. Let's talk a little bit about this team. Alright, as for this team, I do think this team actually has a lot of potential. There's just a few major things that need to be changed. The main thing is every single low power point move on this team, whether it's 10 power points or 5, is not PP maxed at all. So if you want to get PP stalled out, it's really easy to get PP stalled out on a lot of these moves, or just completely run out of PP or power points for stuff like Blizzard, especially on the Porygon Z, which almost happened to me in one of my testing games. I almost ran out of power points, and I almost lost the match because of it if it would have went 1 more turn longer, which would have been really bad. So if the main thing I would change this team, number 1, is PP max all the low power point, like 5 or to 10 PowerPoint moves. That's what I would do with this team. Easy fix, but it's like a no-brainer at this point, which I say like, I don't know how, like every other team it seems. Unless you ain't using this team like competitively or like it's going to be getting disbanded, it's just temporarily put together for a rental. Maybe you can justify that, not wasting PP or like power-ups on like a lot of the moves, but even then they're so easy to get in-game. Like you're better off just maxing out the power points anyways with how easy they are to buy and get. And like you get so many of them from raids for free anyways. So I don't know. Even then, like they're only 10,000 per one in game. So if you're not, it's easy to farm money and like you can just sell stuff and it's way too easy to get. So there's really not much reason to really justify that type of stuff. Unless you want to get PP stalled or if that's something you're looking for. Another thing too is the Ninetales is only level 40. So if you guys use this team on the casual ladder, which I would not recommend using this team on the ranked ladder, especially when a lot of the major moves are not PP maxed. I would not use this team on the ranked ladder. So if you guys are going to be using this team on the casual ladder, keep in mind at least this current rental code. The Ninetales is only level 40. If there is an updated rental code, I'll include it at the start of the video for you guys. If there is an updated rental with like a max level 50 or like 50 plus Ninetales. But if there's not, then keep that in mind when using this team. It's also kind of a huge detriment, like a drawback to this team, because the Ninetale is just kind of more of a weather bot, and that usually just doesn't do any damage because it's so low leveled. It's down by 10 levels and everything else, so it's mainly just to throw up weather, which kind of sucks. Doesn't really do much. So I don't know, that's another thing that kind of needs to be fixed. Apart from that, like I think the only other thing that I would really mainly change on this team would be the, I don't know, would mainly be the Excalibur. I mean, like clear amulet's good, but like I think at least for this team, I think like loaded dice would be a little bit better for a set on this team. I think running like scale shot with like icicle spear with loaded dice, I think that set would be a little bit better. Like the set ain't too bad, like it makes sense, but like I think overall I would just change the Excalibur set to more of a the loaded dice set pretty much for a little bit more damage. I think that would overall do a little bit more for this team. But I don't know. It kind of depends what you really prefer as well. At least for me, I kind of would prefer that set for this team. Maybe as personal preference. I don't know. Apart from that, I think also the Ninetales, I would also throw like a defensive Tera on that as well. The Tera Ice makes sense if you want to go fully offensive, but you got the Porygon Z for that. So once it's leveled up to level 50, if the rental ever gets changed, I would change like the Tera to either like Tera Steel or Tera Fire, or like a defensive Tera or something. That's what I would change as well. Apart from that, not really too much else to really critique with this team. If you guys want a decently fun team around Porygon Z that actually does hit like a truck, really, really underrated mod. I think the only main problem with Porygon Z is you kind of really need to build a team around it to make it work. If you don't have anything to really support it, it kind of just falls over because it's really frail and it's not really the fastest of mods. It just hits really hard, so kind of the main problem with it. So apart from that though, it does have a lot of upside. It's also pretty good, at least like mod just spam Tera Blast with how strong it really is. Strong normal type move, which is really nice. Apart from that, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I'm gonna get out of here if you guys enjoyed. I got a bunch more shit on the way, so if you guys not want to miss, I got another one of my teams I'm currently building that I placed really high on Showdown with. A really cool, unique team that nobody's ever probably seen at all, let alone probably seen on a high ladder. So I'll probably have that in game with like the next week and a half. I got a brand new singles team I'm going to be debuting. At least when you guys are seeing this, probably on Saturday night. So if you guys don't want to miss that, drop by when I'm live Saturday night. Around about 9, 8 EST. I'll be using that team on stream for you guys. Our team around Lycanroc Dusk. Apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Peace out, everybody.